It's a little after 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, June 26, 2020. Now, if you think about it, that date equals 666, the 6th month. Take 2 and add the 2 onto the 2 2s in 2020, there's a 6. And then the 6 and 26. So hear the whistle. My bottom teeth are loose, I think. And it's like 1 a.m. I did this video at 11:30 from the gazebo. And I don't know what was up with my laptop, but for some reason, when I copied the video from the card, it didn't copy it. It copied that it had the megabytes, but it the video's not there. There's 7 seconds supposedly, but it won't even play it. But yeah, I talked to my future roommate for quite a long time today, looking for places and shit. Or my future housemate, we're actually looking for a house. It's like this person noticed that since people have been able to go back to church, that they've made it creepy town in the house. It's like this person has to get out of the house away from, the energy. You see, my little brother doesn't have to because, they don't live there, and so the energy's only temporary. Then when they're gone, it's gone. You see, but they work in teams. It's noticeable when they do their energy vampire shit on us retards. And there's 3 of us in my family that are being assaulted, by this demographic. It's like we're all 3 of us are on SSI, and have mental problems and shit. And it's like they attack us, want to take from us and shit, and make us uncomfortable in the world, when they actually should be extending extra love and tenderness to us because we're already damaged individuals. So yeah, the creepy town energy is like it's like something that it was weird how it's 3 people that refer to it that way, and they work in teams. It's 3 people that notice that, teams of 2 at a minimum, and it's like the shiny armor is like, oh well, it's not a shiny white knight. Unless it's tainted, the armor's all dented and tainted and dirty from doing evil. Or it's a black knight armor, It's like you see that and it's like, oh yeah, this person I thought was all that would actually torment the retard. A retard was kind of responsible for me being who and what I am. So I guess he doesn't really love me, or he'd love the retard. And then he did this where he took me from the retard. I was the only thing that the retard had. And the retard invites the motherfucker into the house to live there. And then he developed Trump hate towards the retard, where he wants to kick the retard out. He can't stand living in a house with the retard. He's too small of a human to share that big of a house, big house with a retard. He wants to hate the retard and deprive the retard and fuck with the retard's fucking income and livelihood. The retard can't go nowhere, so the internet's all he's got, It's like, and then sit back and watch it. So it's like, no matter what this person does, even if he moves a side piece in, after kicking your retard out, you'll just go for that too. But it's like, yeah, and then it's like the retard went, and when he had money, he bought ice cream for y'all, and he didn't even touch it. And, And then, you let the retard's money, all his money is gone from buying data that he shouldn't have had to buy. So it's like he can't even fucking buy him some ice cream if he wanted to. And you're there and you see the guy's gonna buy the shit and be a dick. So it's like, hey, I would never do that where, I would let somebody call themselves bitching out my retarded ex in, her own home. And, they're going to come in there calling shots and shit. It'd be like, no, you ain't calling no shots here till after she gets a place and leaves, Fuck that. And it's like, for sure, like, that means shit, like, today, after the bullshit with the stealing of, pilfering, pirating, whatever you want to call it, parasiting, my internet. It's like, me, I wouldn't have allowed it in the first place. I would have turned the internet on. I would have been like, keep your grubby little paws off what's not yours, okay? You're in this person's house. They're on the lease. You're not on the lease. How dare you even think of kicking them out? They should want to kick you out. You're being a dick, It's like, I would have been like, hey, well, this person bought us ice cream when they had money and went in the store. So, I'm going to give you $3 extra so you can buy 2 boxes so that, my retarded ex can have some ice cream. Because, well, as it happens, that's something that he would want. You see, that's where I would have been with that, But I guess my character is just, it's way up there now. So I'm really very disappointed in humans. I'm very disappointed in the ones that they're up close on me and they see that I live godly. And it's like, they know that they should want to take care of me and they should want to protect me from, the world. They seen how fucking crazy motherfuckers want to come out, crawl out of the woodwork to fuck with me, They seen that I have, a sibling like that, right? That, hey, you're buddy with the one who other Christians have PPO orders against. They don't have no PPO orders against Vini, though, even though he said way worse shit to them than, Joey has. It's like, they know that Vinny's just gonna, spew off and not do nothing because he's actually a man of God. But the other guy, they're afraid he might actually do something. So it's like, damn, now what's that say, huh? Yeah. So, it's like there was never any contemplation of getting a PPO order against me. And I'm surprised because, well, I did say some really mean shit to my aunt. Shit I'm embarrassed that I, said. But, I have this psychological fucked up condition where, sometimes I say shit. You motherfuckers piss me off and I say shit. And I can't help it, It's like, if I don't say it, then I'll repress it. Like, the one they're afraid of, where, he don't say shit. He'll just try and do shit, try and demolish your life, minionize people to fuck with your life, shit like that. And I don't know, it's like, I surely, my little robot would have been dancing in my head. Warning, Roe Robinson. As soon as I seen, hey, wow, this person I think is all that is actually not all that. Gets off on tormenting retards and shit, fucking with their minds and their psyche that's already damaged and fucked up. He's on SSI for the shit. It's like, dude has no license, can't do nothing to go nowhere. And you want to fuck with him and dick with what little he had, It's like, wow, you're not the big man I thought you were. You're actually kind of tiny compared to him. He invited you in. And, all you want to do is, have an agenda against him. You want him gone. And, it's like you want to separate him from the only family he knows. And, that's partly my fault. So it's like he has kitties. That's what he has for family now. So it's like, and yeah, you want to take that now. That's all the guy has. So it's like, shit. It's like, you gotta wonder what the fuck did I ever do to him, You see, because it's almost like it's personal shit. I'd be liking on a dude that, hey, wow, I took his woman, and she's such an awesome woman, and it's because she's been with him that she's this awesome. And he's such a nice fucking guy that he invited me to move in. So that, like, we could be housemates and everybody could have money and everybody could live good, and I don't have to take care of the fucking cats, and I can still have the benefit of I have the cats. It's like, I never have to have the responsibility that, hey, wow, we can go out for the weekend. It's like, I don't have to rush home because, well, there's crazy neighbors and fucking, might be casing me out, want to fucking break in the house, leave shit open where cats can get out, any kind of thing like that. It's like, hey, wow, I don't have to live like he has to live where, I'm all buckled down to the responsibility to the cats, There's no, like, gratitude for, the ready-made situation like that. It's like, you gotta, like, see it through a negative lens and, all evil instead of with, through the eyes of God. And it's like, wow, man, I would be very disappointed if this is who, I lost my retard for. It'd be like, wow, man, you just ain't as big as I thought you were, because you're getting off on, trifling ghetto bullshit, doing ghetto bullshit to somebody that, hasn't done anything to you. All he did to you was invite you to come stay at his house that he's on the lease of, okay? That he's been living in for 12 years. He had no clue that you would go nuts and try and drive him out of his house and take his internet and, fuck with his life and, be a dick. He had no clue that you could turn on him like that, but he kind of had an idea when he saw that, hey, wow, you have so much in common with his little, turncoat, sibling. It's like, hey, wow, the most grubbiest one in all the family. That's who you have something in common with and who you buddied up to. The grubbiest, most self-serving, full of shit motherfucker, Never remembered anything from the past the way it actually happened. Not one thing. I mean, he can't tell one war story accurately. Not one time where we sat and drank beers or smoked crack or anything like that. Can he tell accurately? He can't tell nothing the way it happened. He's always got to change it up. And it's not the way it happened. That's not how it happened, y'all. Don't even tell that story if you can't tell it the way it happened. You gotta fucking dick it all around and shit. And just like, why are you fucking with the details anyway? You see? And it's like, you get in such a habit of that it's like everything's like that. Everything you do and everything you approach. So, you can't even tell an interesting story that the truth is actually better than anything you could embellish it with. And you don't want to just tell the truth so that people can, like, have the benefit of that and, how dynamic the truth was. It's like, well, fuck, man, something bad wrong, And then, oh yeah, this is a motherfucker who hates me. A motherfucker he should actually love, It's like talking shit about me and shit till finally, you get the reaction where I talk about you. It's like, well, hey, if you don't want me to talk about you, why don't you shut the fuck up, dick? It's like, that I'm fucking video documenting my life. If you do good shit to me, I say good shit about you. If you do bad shit, well, what am I supposed to lie? You know what I'm saying? To benefit you? To make you look better? You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck that. And I'm supposed to not report because, well, you did something that you don't want me to fucking report on you about. It's like, what the fuck? Just don't do it. Or apologize, okay, it cost me $70, fucking goddamn give me my money back, You see, shit like that. That's where I'd be with that, I'd be man enough to try and fucking live up to that, an eye for an eye, which is restitution guidelines. It's not revenge guidelines. You're not supposed to make somebody have to take you to court or go to God about you. You're supposed to prevent that. And that's what an eye for an eye is all about. Preventing intervention from the courts or from God.